first thing we're going to do here is go into pattern, and I am selecting this one here, and if you click this button right here, what this is going to do is it's going to allow us to adjust the height and the width separately. So I can get just the right amount of thickness that I want as well as the size. We want 5 of them. I'm going to make that a little bigger and a little wider, like so. And then you're just going to place your material on the mat and say okay and cut. Next, you want a leaf, so we're going into the leaves and select and resize. In this case, well, about there will be good. And again, we just saying okay, and I want 2 of these. And I like to move them. When I'm working with felt, I like to move it off the edge a little bit. I just find sometimes the very, very edge of the felt, sometimes it'll try to pull a little bit. And by the way, guys, this felt that I'm working with, this is a felt that will not gunk up my mat. If it was, I would apply some type of backing or something to it to make it so that it wouldn't be a problem. So always to test things out. And again, we're just gonna go ahead and cut. Here you can see I've got all my petals and my leaf cut out. And what I'm gonna do for this flower, it's going on this headband. So to put it together, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stitch around the edges as well as up the center in a pale pink thread, just to add a little bit of contrast. So for stitching here, I've got a zigzag stitch, and I'm just kind of trying to show you here what I'm doing. I'm going on the edge, and then once the edge is stitched, I'm just going up the middle in a straight stitch here. Just part of the way. And then I'll trim off any excess felt, but so each one has kind of a funky, fun look. Now your final step is just going to be applying hot glue and putting all the pieces here on your headband. With all of these petals down and my leaf, I do have a second leaf if I wanted to add another one on the other side. I decided for this I wanted to see how it looked on before, and I really suggest that, especially when you're working on apparel. Take a moment, try it on, check it out, make sure it's what you want. As for the middle here, I think a yellow button would work really well, or of course you could cut out another shape out of felt. And one last tip that I will share with you, you'll notice these lime green, these are paper. So I got the sizing down with some paper samples before I started any of this. And I think that that's a really big part of when you're, especially if you're trying to make clothes or costume type stuff, make sure you've got the sizes down. I hope you have enjoyed my tutorial here. Stay tuned for more fun and inspiration. I know I'm gonna love wearing this flower headband. I will see you next time.